Philip Hammond branded Michael Gove a liar during a stormy No. 10 Brexit row, stunned colleagues claim. The Chancellor used a cabinet subcommittee to accuse the Vote Leave boss of misleading voters over claims the money the UK sends to Brussels could be spent on the NHS, insiders claim. Vote Leave boss Michael Gove stands accused of misleading voters over claims the money the UK sends to Brussels could be spent on the NHS. The winning Brexit team said if the UK quit the EU, the government could spend £350 million a week on healthcare. But the figure was hotly disputed as it did not factor in money the UK got back from EU membership. During discussions about drumming up post-Brexit trade last week, Mr. Gove allegedly said the referendum proved governmental campaigns were not successful. And Mr. Hammond is said to have hit back that the Vote Leave's success came from the misleading money claims. The Chancellor used a cabinet subcommittee to accuse Gove of false claims in the lead-up to the referendum. Core cabinet subcommittees have been discussing the nitty-gritty of Brexit, but the full team have yet to discuss Britain's preferred final terms of exit. The bitter divisions between Mr. Hammond and cabinet Brexiteers are thought to be a key reason Theresa May has delayed a Brexit showdown with her top team over what sort of deal she will try to hammer out with Brussels government to force 18-year-olds to set aside cash for retirement. PM vows she won't be derailed as she hits back at Brexit rebels. Brexiteers accuse Hammond of appeasing EU by saying, "Well, still abide by rules." Justice Secretary calls for ban on sales of tiny phones smuggled in by prisoners. Government hands police £50 million funding boost to tackle UK terrorism. Boris says we will be servants of EU if we can't ditch its laws. Tory MP's pregnant wife in tears after threats from Corbynist trolls. Brexiteers mainly driven by taking back control of lawmaking powers. The forces with May in Brexit poll as 61% want PM to stay. Brits set for post-Brexit overtime boom amid plot to scrap EU limits. Boris Johnson warns North Korea could hit UK with missile in 6 months. EU told forget our £39 billion unless it boosts divorce deal. As The Sun revealed on Friday, the cabinet will discuss the future trade relationship with the EU next Tuesday, but not make a final decision. Last night No. 10 and the Treasury refused to comment about cabinet chats, but a source said Hammond absolutely went for him.